Hey everybody, John here, Too Old for Gaming, and this is a start, because I'm talking about new type of content coming. This is the start of one of my, hopefully, daily series, where I'm going to play one of my most favorite games, my most favoritist games ever, which is Escape From Tarkov. And the idea of this is, I've always had this second account, because I'm obsessed with this game, and I've never known what to do with it. It's just a standard account. My other one is Edge of Darkness. You've probably seen me play on it before. And I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm not a kind of guy who could teach you anything, really, believe me. Unless you're very new and you want to see what the game is, I suppose. But the idea for this series is, hardcore is like way too hard for me. I've had friends start this game recently, and some of them are finding it easier than others. But they've often make a good point, which is the game is basically unplayable for a new player at this stage of the wipe. And I was kind of like, I have to sympathize with them, because I mainly play Escape From Tarkov with friends. Like, legitimately, most of the time I'm playing with friends. I'd say more than 80% of the time. And a lot of the time I'm playing on my own, I'm doing scav runs. So, a few things. I want to get better at the game. I want to get good at playing on my own. I think playing on my own will get me better at shooting. I'm not worried. I'm not like waiting for someone else to kill the other person. You know what I mean? I'm not like letting someone else lead the way. I'm not, yada yada yada. It's just me. I need to learn how to deal with situations. I want to see what it's like for a new player, not a new player, but like a new account who's again. I've played a lot of Escape From Tarkov. I'm still crap. I want to see what it's like for like a single player new account going into this wipe, and if I can make any progress or not. And along the way, I want to get better at the game on my own. So, start off English, Too Old Basic, sure, that'll do me. And we're going to go with Bear, because my main account is the USEC. Let's do Bear on this one. I'm gonna go. He's seen some shit, that guy. This guy's seen some shit. Look at those eyes. I like it. I don't spend too much. If you've ever watched me play anything, even like Dark Souls or anything like that, I'm the opposite of a lot of people. I don't spend too much time on character creation screens. I literally just try and get in and out. So, brand new account. Here we go. And also, this is standard, and I'm not going to use any of, like, if there was like a Christmas gift or something that I haven't picked up for this account, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go in standard account. This is all you got, buddy. This is what you got to live with. So this is what I'm going to do. Now, camera placement. Second, folks. Maybe that's better for camera. I'm not sure, but we're going to pretend it is anyway. Okay, so they have me set up with a basic thing here. I'm going to make one change, because we have 500k rupees, lads. Not to sniff at. So, okay. The first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to cut this out, but we'll give a few tips for if you're new to the game, right? So, make sure you accept your tasks, number one. So, debut. Kill 5 scavs and customs. Hand over 2 MP133 shotguns. Perfect. Right. Therapist. She's looking for Salewas. The next thing I'm going to do, because I don't think I have any other tasks yet. You sure I don't? I think once I get to level 2, I get another office gear. What I'm going to do now, and I'm going to save ye watching me do this, but I'm going to uncover everything, because number one, it's less annoying for when you get into a thing. And like a raid, and you don't have to uncover these things if you do come across them. And number two, as you can see down in the bottom right hand corner, I'm actually getting experience for this. So I'll see you back in a bit. Alright, that's everybody. And now that I'm here, I'll also just I'll buy this PP helmet. The hat is absolute garbage. Throw that on. I mean, packers are garbage too, but you gotta work with what you got, you know? We'll carry a stack of PS on us. I know PS is dirt, But we're only looking for scabs. We're going to try and avoid conflict if we can. We also don't want any of that. And we'll leave this behind. And yeah, let's give this a go. So, next thing I'm going to do as well, I'm going to have a quick look at my hideout, because they do give you fuel to begin with. And if I'm not mistaken, actually, just going to double check. No, it's not found in raid, because I can't check now because the flea market's closed. But blue fuel goes for quite a bit these days. I've never really had to try and, because I took a big long break off of Tarkov, and since I've been off Tarkov, fuel has gone ridiculous and it's gone really rare. So I'm gonna have to figure out where fuel is and how to get it. But I can watch a video on that, I suppose. I'm pretty sure it's not really in interchange anymore. So what do we need again for generator? Spark plug as well. Okay, see if we can find a spark plug. So we need security. I'm gonna build these. Oh, they don't cost that much. Yeah. How about the med station? There's no point crafting the med station until we can craft a generator. So I'm gonna save 20k there. We still have 412k left. Let's get into a raid. So we're going to start off with a customs raid. And you're going to see very quickly that I'm not that good at this game. Very quickly. But I'm hoping to just kind of stay out of trouble. And get a few of my scab kills if I can. And pick up some stuff. But also, if you notice, I insured pretty much everything except for the stuff in my alpha, because I couldn't, but even then I probably wouldn't insure the things in my alpha. But I'm of the school of thought that always insure everything if you can. Because, especially early on, because losing gear early on can be a real killer. But if you're using like a P.A.K.A. and a PP helmet, if they stay relatively untouched, like damage-wise, people aren't going to go for them. Like it's mid-wipe. Most people are not going to go for that stuff, and they're not going to pick it up. So you're probably going to get it back from insurance. Alright. So we have the dorm spawn, but I am going to check here real quick. Do I rush the dorms? Is that a good idea? My mind is telling me no. It's going to take everything by the slug. But my body is telling me yes. Alright, let's do it. Probably get a few scabs there. You actually need those Tashankas. I think you need them found in red though. So there's no real point putting it into my gamma. Thing is, without any keys, do I really want to be here? I'd head into 2-story and hit the normal haunts. I'm just gonna book it in here. Is that a laser? They're close. They are close. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone, okay? I thought I heard a door opening. downstairs or something. Can't be super certain. There's definitely a scav around. Could be scav boss. That'd be hilarious for my first raid, wouldn't it? The thing about the scavs, I don't mind them being around because if another PMC tries to get in here, he'll probably, you know, anger the scav and I'll hear him coming. I think there's someone, I think the scav is around. I'm worried that there's someone else out there. By the way, I'm pretty much taking everything. I'll take the dollary dues. The scav I heard might have been outside. Not entirely certain. Jackets. Jackets. I'll need him for himself later. Upstairs. It's very close to it. I'm worried. I probably should get out of here. Honestly. If I was being an honest little boy, I should probably get out of here. Think about that in-raid metabolism. Anytime I see eat or drink and I have a bit of room to eat or drink, I do it just to get my metabolism up. Need to get that bad by up to 3 at least. I think the shenanigans are going on in 3-story. I'm going to try and... Oh yeah. I'm going to use that noise to try and, like, cover my running. I don't really want any part of that. Because I've got a pack on. I'm only here to kill scabs. That's the thing about Tarkov. It ain't freaking Call of Duty. Alright? I'm not here just to get into rows. That's fun. But I'd like to be a little bit more geared. There are shots up ahead as well. That's fierce loud. I'm wondering who he's fighting in there. The fight, well, I guess there's just fights either side of us, so let's just see what's happening up here. Oh, I saw movement. I'd like to kill at least one scav. But all the places that scavs would be, there are some severe gunfights happening over there. Use this opportunity to cross the lake. So I know I can go over to the tank, right? But I'm only after scavs, and that's where those gunshots were coming from. And that means probably all the scavs are dead over there. So I'm going to go to car park. I'm going to try and stay away from Big Red. And straight into the car park. God, it's way too early to extract as well. And I'd have no shame in extracting, by the way. I'd have absolutely no shame in extracting. This is the thing about this game. You do you, baby. It's tough enough without you being like, oh, I didn't get any kills. Oh. Nah, dude, you're here to build up wealth. Someone came out of here or in there. That's scary. Someone is very hurt, and I'm going to attack them. The scav, I believe. I thought I heard someone running over here. I wanted no part of Big Red. Taking a Vaseline. Taking a painkiller. If you think you're about to get into a fight, is a good idea in case they take your leg out so you can still run. Close it. Close it, close it, close it, close it. This is really dangerous, by the way. I wouldn't... What am I... I've hit every wrong button. I wouldn't recommend this. Peas? It's all been looted and booted. So I'm gonna go... 34. I think we could probably leave and be happy with our spoils and regroup. But I am going to be an idiot and I'm going to check out car park. Just to see if I can get a few more scav kills. Because I can, really. This is my extract, right? Yeah. I forgot where I spawned there. I'm literally only going through here to see if I can get a few scav kills. Oh god, I actually thought that was fuel for a second. I nearly peed my pants. So that's someone on the gun turret. Over in that place I honestly never go. Although it is good for, you know, getting intelligence and a load of other stuff. It's just a really spicy area. No scabs. No scabs for old John. Believe that. For a packet of Smarties. Oh, there were scabs here. But then they died. And this isn't open. Did they know? I think I'm just going to bolt. I'm just going to get out of here. One man's crap is another man's treasure. I'll take it. Alright, let's go. Nothing to write home about, like one scav kill, but like a few things and a bit of experience. What's wrong with that? You know, that's how I play this game. I try, unless I have to, I try not to take on PMCs until I'm a bit more geared. And this is how I would start off a normal thing. I try and avoid conflict, and I just do my own thing. That's a win. That's a victory. That's a victory. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what constitutes as a victory in Escape from Tarkov. As long as you don't get a fucking run through. Or a fail, obviously, or a death. That's what it is in my book. But let's see what we got though. Like Shroud's thingy, Shroud's half mask, that's a streamer item. We'll need that for Kappa later. I've never gotten Kappa. I think the highest level I've ever gotten in this game between a wipe is level 36. I'm trying to get better and better and better and better and better. SKS with a freaking magazine, no doubt. Or no less. That's pretty nice. That's a very nice gun for a scav to have, I have to admit. Oh, just a few bits and bobs. We'll do things with the... That's very big. You need that for a Jaeger quest. You need like 2 or 3 of them found in raid. Let's do a cheeky scav run to finish off the... to finish off this. I usually do my scav runs in interchange. And it's because interchange is just fantastic for loot. And I find even that sometimes, even if you're late into a raid, I actually prefer to be like 15 minutes left or 20 minutes left in the raid, going into the scav to interchange, because I find you still can find some good shit in there. Some good shit. Alright, 15 minutes left. Already got some screw nuts and some bandages. Can't complain. Okay, so I'm immediately going to yeet this helmet because that visor is garbage, and coal packs, they're like level 2, so I may as well be wearing tissue paper, and like legitimately they cover your ears, you can't hear shit. So, garbage! Gunpowder, can't complain. So we are going to... Because it's a scav run, and I'll probably get shot while saying this, but I tend to just freaking zip zap zoop. Like, legitimately. Like, I have very little concern about my health. Unless I have, you know, unless I get, like, a super weapon. And by that, I mean, sorry, I get something awesome is what I meant to say, not a super weapon. A super weapon, sure, maybe. Some sort of death ray in Tarkov. Be great. Why do I go at night sometimes on these scav runs? Because interchange I find isn't that dark at night, as you're inside. And you also find less people, usually. Well, I'll probably die while trying this, but like I'm going to show you like what I would normally do. Depending on where I spawned, there's a few places I might go, but since I spawned here, I'm going to show you what I would usually look at. What's this? Wires. Wires are always handy. I can see my hoarding ways already going to be an issue. We'll have to figure out what we need early, and then we're going to sell shit. Spark plug would be nice. An early spark plug would be very nice. We'll get that thing out of the way. Doesn't seem too looted. I'm optimistic here, folks. I heard movement. She knows, not a good time. Be mistaken. Could be mistaken. Or filter, nice. Bit of money there. When I get the flea market open, I mean, because I think it sells way more on the flea market than it does to a vendor. We'll hold on to that. Because we're a long way off needing them. a long way off needing them. Right. So next, am I hearing what? It might be a scav, but I keeping hearing and thinking I hear it walking in the distance. I think I'm being so loud that if it was a player, I assumed they would have freaking yeeted me out of the stratosphere by now. You know what I mean? By the way, what I'm doing here right now, don't just stand there and do that there. Go into cover. Do as I say, not as I do. A freaking broken G phone? Oh, screws. Oh, I was mistaken. I thought I actually saw propane. Oopsie. Okay, so very quickly. If I don't, I'm going to show you the tech shops. There's someone. Are they a bold boy or are they a scav? I don't think I've ever seen a scav in there before. Oh, he was wearing killer's shit. He was wearing killer's shit, folks. That was the guy who killed Killer. That was just a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him to be a freaking player scav, which he was. I wasn't expecting him to have Killer's helmet. Yeah. Hit him with 2 of my 4 bullets. I only did 92 damage to his body. He was wearing Killer's shit, so he must have killed the guy who killed Killer. Or he killed Killer, but he was a player scav. And the reason why I was so aggressive there was because I should have actually... My ears were being weird. I won't lie to you, my ears were being weird. And when I heard him running, I actually couldn't tell if he was running, if he was going to show up behind me or in front of me. But I decided to turn the corner and kill him, just in case he was coming behind me. And because I've been in that situation before where I've been waiting in a spot. And I've been like, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. And then he ends up behind me and he just shoots me from behind. And I know I look like the biggest idiot. Anyway, but I'd say if I actually just stayed up against the wall there, he may have actually just ran past and I may have been able to kill him from behind. That's, listen, lesson learned. I didn't really have that super good on me there, so I'm not, well, the water filter would have been nice. But, that's a scav run. I lost nothing. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll show you. Hopefully, I'll show you the tech shops next time. But yeah, I had fun there. So yeah, that's the idea. Daily episodes, and it's just me getting better at the game, while also like, you know, trying to work a standard account and seeing is it feasible to play this game on your own mid-wipe when you're on the average like me. Make sure you can. Oh yeah, also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'm out, bitches. Blah. Blah.